Hello my friends and welcome back to my channel and welcome to this week's Sunday Reset. It is 11:15 on Saturday when I'm filming this. It's been a relaxing morning. I actually slept in today. I didn't get out of the bed until like 9:15 today, which is kind of unheard of. Danny and I had date night last night. We went and had sushi and it was so good, but sushi, like, it's always so filling, you know what I mean? But it's so good. And we do have leftover fried rice that I want to heat up. There is a chipmunk on my deck. Stop it. It is literally in my flower, like those flower bins that oh my God, hold on. I tried to scare it off, but it wasn't afraid. It actually doubled down. Now it's just underneath the sectional out there. So that's fun. Never seen that before. He was not afraid. Anyway, Danny and I had date night last night. We went to sushi, then we went to play darts at our favorite place, of course. And I lost, and that is not common for me. I usually am the winner, but you know, sometimes we have to be humbled. It happens. So we're gonna do this kind of vlog style today. That's just so fun, I feel, and personable, and I know that a lot of you really like that. I really like that. It's more fun to edit, and I just feel like you guys get to know me a little bit better. And you know, I've been on this thing called YouTube for 9 years, and I just feel like I'm finally able to be 100% authentically me. There's still some stuff I don't share, but you know, for the most part, I feel like I'm able to be myself. And so many of you are appreciating that. And now that I'm not in public education anymore, I can be 100% myself. Danny is at football with Griffin. They should be back any minute now. I was folding laundry last night. I have a ridiculous amount of laundry to fold. So I was folding laundry last night. It's all over the dining room table. The boys got to put their clothes away. I need to do some yard work. Like, I have got to get out there and cut back some of the stuff, but there are yellow jackets, you guys, everywhere. They like attack us as soon as we go out there. They were in my car, like they're just everywhere. So I have not wanted to do any gardening because it is terrifying. And I think I mentioned this, all my neighbors are getting pools, and it's like digging up all their little nests in the ground. And so now they're just angry and like attacking everybody in the neighborhood. I don't have a pool, y'all. I got a little above ground pool. Don't come attack my house. It's fine. But that's why I haven't been out there to do it. So we'll work on other stuff instead. Glad you guys are here. Let's body double together. Let me be your body double so you can get stuff done. To close out this intro like 100 times, but my SIM card was full, then my battery was dead. Then Danny came home and then I was talking to him, and then here we are. But what I was saying is, let me be your body double while you're cleaning. So if you don't know what body doubling is, it's an ADHD term that basically means that when you have an activity that you don't want to do, oh, I have to tell Danny about the squirrel. If you have something that you don't want to do, that is, I know, ADHD. Danny is laughing. This annoys some people so badly. I can't even tell you. But if there's something you don't want to do, like household chores, body doubling can really help. So like when I'm editing a video that I don't want to do, I'll bring it out and sit on the couch on, you know, my laptop and sit with Danny, just having like somebody else there to body double with you. So let me be your body double while you get some things done, whether that's chores or you're going on a walk. Put me in your ear, and let's get some stuff done together. I'm glad you're here. Okay, you can't swear.
Oh, you want?
Yeah, I turned the camera on. You can't swear. We have to wholesome. This is a wholesome channel.
I didn't know you turned it back on.
We can only swear when the camera's not on. I was sitting here doing my intro, and a squirrel, oh, I forgot Charlie's on the deck. I sent her out there to be a watch guard. There was a squirrel in the flowers. And so I went over and I like hit the door thinking it would scare it off. Totally, it scared it, but it didn't run away. Then I opened the door and it doubled down and it went under.
Charge.
What?
Did it charge you?
No, do they do that?
Yeah, they're aggressive. They'll come at you. They'll bark at you.
Okay, so it could have been worse. No, it went under the sectional. Little turd. So then I sent Charlie out there to go scare it away, but she seemed unfazed. as she still does. So glad it didn't charge at me. That would have been a story to tell. Okay, my friends, we're going to go ahead and get started. And I asked for some Q&A questions over on Instagram to just change it up because I don't always know what to talk about in these voiceovers. So we got quite a few Q&A questions. So I'm going to answer some, probably not even half, but what I'm going to do is screenshot them all and I'll answer them over the next couple of Sunday resets. So I will answer everybody's questions for the most part, I do believe. There's a couple I saw in there that I will address, but I'm not going to answer, but we're going to have fun. The other thing too is that I think Danny and I want to do a Q&A together. So if you have any questions for us, nothing is off the table. Ask away and we will answer that for you. So we're going to go ahead and get started. I'm going to do them in order of how they came in. So the first question is, do you miss working outside the home? And yes and no. I would say 90% no, 10% yes. I do miss like getting up and getting dressed every day in like cute business casual outfits. That's definitely something I enjoyed doing. I also miss like the camaraderie of coworkers and everyday socialization, but I would definitely say that I enjoy this a heck of a lot more. I like having more time with my family and just kind of having my own schedule. I like being available for my kids if they're, something's going on at school. That's really, really nice. So I would say that for the most part, no. And I still stay in contact with a ton of my old coworkers and, we see each other, we go to dinner, we go to lunch. I text with them all day long, so still involved. I do miss the kids, the students, but I've got my own kids, so and they have friends, so I'm still involved with children. The next question, actually, there's a couple of this question. How are you adjusting to being a full-time content creator? I will say that I am still trying to figure out a schedule. Here it is, 9:17 on a Saturday night, and we just got home from the trampoline park, and I am, doing this voiceover. I was editing this video while we were at the trampoline park, but I will also say that I take other time off. So it's not like I'm working all the time. I just need to find a way to be better with my time. I take a lot of time in the day to work out and to get myself like ready for the day. So there's a lot of, room for growth there. I could probably streamline that a little better, but I really love working out and taking care of myself in that way. So I don't want to give that time up. Plus the evenings, Danny and the boys are at football 5 out of 7 days, so I am kind of alone all day long, so I have time for working, but I need to find a better schedule. Okay, so this is a question that I am not going to answer. I'm going to read it, but I'm not going to answer it. The question is, what do you think about what's going on in this country? ICE, Charlie Kirk, Gaza. Those are gigantic, heavy, polarizing questions that I do have feelings on, but I am not going to share them here. I have made a promise to myself and to my viewers that I am not going to address politics, religion, that type of thing. I'm not going to address those things here on the channel. I just don't feel like A, it's necessary, and B, I don't want to upset anybody with my opinions, even though I don't feel like we should upset each other by having differing opinions, but these are incredibly polarizing topics that I just don't feel is necessary for my channel. I also like this to be an escape. I come to social media and to the internet for an escape to watch things that allow me to check out from reality. So I like to keep my channel like that as well. So there's that. Favorite workout song. Mine is Beast from Southpaw. Good choice. Good choice. I don't have one in particular favorite because it changes every day. I love music. Music is so incredibly important to me. I listen to music all day long. I'm either listening to music or listening to a YouTube video or a podcast, but 98% of the time I'm listening to music. I love house music, electronic music. I love hip hop. I love old school R&B. I love Sublime and, anything from the 90s. I pretty much love anything except country. I really am kind of anti-country, to be honest. Love Post Malone. Ready for him to be done with his country era, but that's fine. But I really do love music. So right now I've been listening to the song Sippin', the remix. I've had that on repeat. I love Little Girl Gone. That's a great song. I love Chaos Mode. So many good songs. I have an entire playlist called Bad, and then I can't say the second word, but it starts with a B. That is like full of workout songs that are all like women empowerment. Lizzo's Like a Girl, like all those like women empowerment songs that I love to listen to when I'm working out. I like to feel like a baddie when I'm working out. Okay, question is, can you do a what I eat in a day week video? I have 2 or 3 of those up. They are on the Cook With Me playlist, so definitely check that out. But I can do more. Those videos don't get a ton of traction, but I know there's a lot of you out there that like to see those, so I will definitely be adding more. Has working from home been difficult to adjust to? It certainly was for me. Yes, it has been an adjustment in the sense of I need to be better with my time management. I have raging ADHD, as you guys already saw at the beginning of this video, something I've talked about a ton. I see it as a superpower. I'm not medicated. Maybe I should be. I don't know. That's a conversation for me and my doctor, but I struggle sometimes with staying focused on things that I don't love to do. And sometimes I don't want to say that I task avoid, but sometimes I feel like maybe I'm not the best with my time management. So I'd like to be better with that. There's so many things I want to do and so many like pots that I have my hands in, so many creative things that I want to do that sometimes I just get distracted. So I need to be better with that. Okay. No question. Just want to say I love your content and you're doing an awesome job. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Next one, same thing. No question. Just super proud of you. Thank you for your hard work. You guys, thank you so much for sending me those messages. As a content creator, sometimes it feels like you're chasing your own tail. You know what I mean? Like you want to make content that you're proud of and that you enjoy, but also content that people will want to watch. And sometimes it's hard to find the balance of the two. So thank you so much for those comments. Next question is, when are you working on your basement? Great question. Danny and I were literally just talking about that while we were at the trampoline park. It is high on our priority list. It's definitely something we want to work on and get done. It's an expensive project and you have to have time. So it's probably going to be a next summer project. However, we are going to start working on buying the materials and cleaning out what's already down there. So I need to purge home decor and all that good stuff. Our old sofa is down there. We've got a ping pong table down there, a bunch of workout stuff down there. We have, just a lot of stuff down there that we have to figure out, but we can start working on buying flooring and, materials so that come the summer, we're ready to go ahead and get started. So you can see me dancing in the shot. Literally, I always have music going. My body's just always in movement. Okay, next question. Are you losing a lot of hair on your GLP-1 journey? Yes, I am. Unfortunately. Luckily, I have a lot of hair. And I was just talking to my stylist about this at my last appointment, and she doesn't feel like I'm losing a lot of hair, but I feel like I am. So much so that I've actually started taking medication to address it. Maybe more of a preventative measure. I don't know, but I do really worry about that. So I actually use the company Hers, and I take a daily prescription for hair loss. So yes, I am losing hair on my GLP-1 journey. But honestly, whether I was on a GLP-1 or just losing weight in general, that's your body like going into stress mode, and you're going to shed hair. That's because your body is not going to put in the production, what the energy it needs to produce the hair. So it's going to shed some. And that's very, very common in a weight loss journey, whether you're on a GLP-1 or not. Okay. How did you post consistently when working a full-time job outside the home as well? Oh, girl. That is a very good loaded question. It was very, very hard. I spent my entire weekends for the past, 8 years, working on filming. And it was very hard. And when I got very serious about wanting to make YouTube my full-time career, and I added a 4th video, it was extra, extra hard. I didn't have any downtime. I worked all day long at my day job and worked all night long on YouTube. So it was just about dedication. We all have the same 24 hours. It's just what you do with them. And it was very, very hard. But I knew if I wanted this to be my full-time career, I had to take it seriously. And I listened to a podcast that said, go all in for 6 months and see what happens. And that's what I did. And that was when I made the decision that that was going to be my last school year. The last 4 months of my school year were awful because I just was working so much. And I was trying to get onto a normal, financial schedule. So with sponsorships and everything. So the cost was much higher, but it was worth it. So that's all we have time for these questions. I am going to start talking here into the camera in just a moment, but thank you to everybody who submitted questions. I'll answer more in next week's Sunday Reset as well. And let me know if you have questions for Danny and I. Put them down below and we'll do a Q&A together as well. I think that'd be a lot of fun, and you guys can get to know him a little bit better too. So thanks for all the questions, my friends. Okay. So we are getting ready to head out here in a little bit. We're going to go to the trampoline park for Ryan's birthday. Danny just finished mowing the lawn. Looks really great. We have a ridiculous amount of yellow jackets out there. I know I already said that to you, but scary when he's out there mowing the lawn because he is allergic to bees. So wanted to show you a couple of things that I got in recently. I didn't plan on showing these, but I just feel like if I don't, I'm going to regret it because they're so flipping cute. First two, one is this candelabra that I got from Antique Farmhouse. I originally picked this up for Halloween, but honestly, you guys, I love it so much that I'm going to find a place for this to live all of the time. It is so beautiful. I absolutely love it. I'm going to set it down so that I can show you the other things. Sorry if I made anybody dizzy. I also picked up these cards from Antique Farmhouse. I don't think I'm going to be able to open these single-handed. Let's try, especially with my left hand. I am not left-handed. We're going to give it a shot. Never know unless you try, right? Okay. Okay. All right. So we got this one, this one. They look like little flashcards, but I love how they look old. What was that? Trick or treat, costumes. I should probably look at the camera so I can see what I'm doing here. Spooky, candy, love it. I love the Halloween one the best. So dang cute. So I have some of these for spring as well. And then yesterday, Michaela got a tattoo. I'll put a picture of it right here. It's so incredibly beautiful. She did a hummingbird in honor of my father-in-law. And it's fine line. I've never seen lines on a tattoo so thin and gorgeous in my life. It's absolutely stunning. But When we were done, we walked over to one of my favorite shops, August and March. It is in Putnam, Connecticut. So adorable. It is. I've talked about it before. I need to plan to go in there and do a shop with me because her items are gorgeous. And she opened up a whole section in the back with like vintage clothing and jewelry. Michaela found a bunch of pieces of jewelry. But these are the couple of things I picked up. One is this adorable man on the moon, and it hangs, which I love. I have one of these as well, like a bigger one that's handmade. I got it from Etsy last year. Love. I also saw this gorgeous candle holder that has these little cherubs. It did have a candle already in it. I didn't think I was going to get the candle, but she did put it there, which I love. I'll probably put a flameless candle. But is this not gorgeous? Like, obsessed. And then I also got this picture frame, which I thought was so beautiful. I love that it just stands on its own. Like, I love all of this together. This is one of those candles that I got from Walmart. I moved it over here. It was over there because I put a different one over there. And then this is not new. This is from out in the living room. I moved it in here for during fall, but this is an antique spongeware that I got, like an antique spongeware crock. And I love it. But anyway, and then the other thing I picked up was this vintage Chanel sign. Oops, somebody's calling me. No, they changed their mind. It stopped. But I picked up this vintage Chanel sign. Isn't that cute? It's metal. I saw a bunch of those at the Brimfield Flea Market, and I love it. So I just put it down there on the floor. I thought it was really cute. So I didn't talk about my outfit today when I first started filming, but I've got my favorite mom jeans from American Eagle. You guys already know I wear these all the time. They are my absolute favorite. They are so comfortable, and they just feel like they are like incredibly worn in. I've got my favorite Hey Dude mules that my friend Sandy turned me on to. And I've got a new American Eagle Halloween tee. These are their oversized tees. I don't know what I got on myself, but I get the extra small because I don't want it to be too oversized. If I got like the medium large, it would be huge. They even have a smaller one. They have like an extra small. I like this one. I like the size of this. So very, very comfortable. And, you know, just the right amount of oversized, so cute. And then I also wanted to share that one of you lovely subscribers sent me a very cool item. This is from Miranda of Classic Southern Babes. That is her business. You can find her at Classic Southern Babes on Etsy. This is all of her handles. And she sent me this really beautiful embroidered, let me try to like lay this out so you can see it. I know these are called something. They remind me of the things you wear like at graduation. But look at how cool. It's got a jack-o'-lantern, and she embroidered a C for Klein, I'm assuming. And I, excuse me, I think this would look so cool. I don't know exactly what you're supposed to use it for. And Miranda, if you're watching, let me know. Tell me in the comments what I should use this for. But what I was thinking this would look really great on is my front door, like with a wreath or something. I don't know. You let me know. What am I supposed to do with it? How do people use these? And how can I make it look, you know, do it justice and make it look amazing? Because it's so cool. And I love embroidery, and she knows how much I love jack-o'-lanterns. So thank you so much, Miranda. I love it. Check her out. Classic Southern Babes on Etsy. These little womb buddies. Aren't they cute? It's Guinness and Tallulah. They are 15, almost 16. And they're from the same litter. So they're always snuggled up like this. She's always cold because she weighs nothing. And he is a Garfield. So they snuggle up together all the time. Aren't they cute? And then we've got the other one over here, who's always sleeping like a croissant. Can you see that he's upside down? Can you see his face? And his sister is somewhere. She's usually sleeping on one of the floor pillows out here, and she is. So funny. Here's Charlie. Somebody asked for a close-up of Charlie. Here she is. Oh, so here I am. I'm just a little old lady. Everybody's napping. And here's the orange guy lying. This is his sister, Luna. Hi, pretty girl. What you doing? What you doing? Are you snoozing in your favorite spot? Are you snoozing in your favorite spot? Yes, you are. Yes. Hi. Sorry for all the fur baby spam, but they're just so cute. Things are changing outside. Slowly but surely. Gotta take the pool down. Maybe we'll do that tomorrow. Here's the view from the front. There's some yellow back there. Still got those boxes on my front porch that I need to take out, but I won't go out there because of the yellow jackets. Trying to get me. They're trying to get me. The other area that we need to decorate still is the entryway. So this is what it currently looks like. I don't think I showed you guys. Maybe I did. This stool right here. Let me open the front door. Let's just check and make sure there's not a yellow jacket because they have been inside. Okay, I don't see any. Ugh. Okay. They have been inside of the screen many times. So, but we need to do the entryway still. I don't know if I shared the stool with you. I found this at TJ Maxx. It was so pretty. It was $25 and it says it's a plant stand. So I have my Pilea plant on there right now. And oh, I just saw one. Okay, we're gonna close that door here in just a second. But I need to change this up. I'm thinking, you know, we'll spook it up for Halloween and fall. So that'll probably be, we'll probably do that in a video this upcoming week. The house is put back together. I've got some things soaking in the sink. I don't know what Danny is soaking in there. It's probably OxyClean and something. And then this is a hurricane that I had over there, but it just got discolored from the candles. So I'm soaking it. I'm gonna scrub it. Hopefully I can get it nice and clean. But everything else is cleaned up and looking great. And I'm feeling good, ready for the rest of the weekend. We're gonna go to the trampoline park with Ryan and his friends, and then tomorrow is football. Got my laptop charging so that I can do some editing while we're at the trampoline park. Danny's gonna do some planning for his week. And that's it. That's it. It's just a chill Saturday and it's 2 o'clock, 2:10. So Ryan's bestie should be here any minute, and then we'll get headed out to the trampoline park and we'll enjoy the rest of our day. Gonna do food while we're out, probably a movie night when we get home, depending on what time we get back, and call it a night. So thank you guys so much for joining me in today's video. If you are not subscribed, get subscribed. It is free to subscribe to my channel. I post 3 to 4 to 5 new videos every single week. We are going into the holiday season. You don't want to miss all the fun, and I really do appreciate you guys being here. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next one.